Sup guys, it's me Nathan, just gonna do a little bit of a mini rant, oh yeah, because with the imminent release of the Xbox One component for War Thunder, there is a little issue that I thought would be poignant to mention in regards to the War Thunder YouTuber community. It's a little something that's been ickling me the wrong way, sort of like when you get a parasite that goes up your arsehole and just sort of lives there for a couple of weeks, popping its head out every so often like a scared goby. You know it's there and you should probably deal with it. But you're kind of scared too, because if you go to a doctor, he's just going to be like, what the fuck is that? So this is that debate. This is what we're going to talk about. To give you an idea of where this came from, let's go back like a week or two into the past, when European Canadian over in his TEC HUB, which is his Discord, which if you haven't been on is fucking lit. I'll leave a link in the description below. It's the best Discord for War Thunder on the block. Check it out. He was talking about making a fresher sort of series of videos for the imminent New Blood. Because, let's be honest here, the New Blood needs to know what the hell they're doing. Most of them won't watch the videos, but the fact of the matter is there needs to be that material in place, so when they come in, they're not like headless chickens running around aimlessly, probably going to run into a screen door and shatter it. Which is bad news for everyone. I don't want to see that shit just, you know what I mean, in general. I want people to have a general idea what they're going for before they get their feet wet. It's always good to prep yourself, never hurt. Preparation is half the battle. So either way, we was talking about this, and he brought up a point in regard to the disconnect between some of the higher tier YouTubers and the general field pleb community of War Thunder. You know, your average, free-to-player, or I buy premium once a year, or whatever, that sort of people. And he's fucking right. So I was like, yeah, this is a video thing that needs to be addressed, because no one's fucking addressed it. And it's part of my due diligence to do so. So what is that I'm going to bring up? Well, he mentioned that the War Thunder community manager sent out an email to all the community contributors, which is like European Canadian, Mike Goes Boom, Fly, fucking Slick B, I don't know if Mags is on it, but like all the YouTubers, with a decent amount of following on it. And they were like, yo, my boys, we're gonna give out the top tier 1.77 vehicles, fully spaded, if you want them. And Canadian was like, nah, man, nah, dude, I don't want that shit. Like, I want to grind that shit out on my own. So when I get to it, I'll have a holistic view of the stock grind from start to finish. And I was like, that's my boy. Tiger Frost is the same sort of thing. I don't even know if he's on the community contributors. But he likes the grind. He likes to experience it. He doesn't want to disconnect himself. But most of the other YouTubers were like, oh, fuck yeah, freebies. And then they went straight for it. So I'm going to just but the thing is, they failed to mention that they got this shit for free. Or at least Golden Eagled it, which is where the disconnect comes into effect. Because in War Thunder Ground Forces, the stock grind for certain vehicles is fucking abhorrent. Now let's break this down. Great example, Leopard 1. 7.7 Germany. Completely stock out of the box, it is one of the worst fucking experiences I have experienced in a video game. I would compare the gameplay of a stock Leopard 1 without FPE, without parts, without the heat shell, as fucking a cheese grater, then sodomizing an orange and wiping oneself off in a salt dish. It's bad news fucking bears, and then by the end of it your dick's on fire. Now, why is this important? Well, when these YouTubers get these fully upgraded vehicles at top tier straight out the fucking box, they don't understand the grind, the pain. They won't get it. It's not a fair representation of what it's like to play said vehicle. It's a net representation of what happens after you've suffered for probably a couple of hundred, sometimes 500 plus games for some of these. The stock grind on some of these is fucking horrific. Like, I think for the last line of modules on the Abrams, it's 27,000 RP a go. And with the current economy changes, that is fucking agony. So why is this an issue? Well, it's giving people an unfair representation of said vehicle. If I ground my way through to get the Abrams, sped ground my way down the tree, then I got to it, and I was just having a horrific time. Oh, I've been breached by an APFDS shell across map. Well, I can't repair that now. I'm going to have to drive to a base, and if it's a mobility hit, well, fuck my life. Oh, I'm on fire. A plane strafed me. Now I just have to sit here and cry deeply as my crew gets flame fucking grilled. So I feel it's very important that YouTubers, especially those with large followings, do their due diligence and say that these vehicles are fully upgraded out of the box. They haven't played the vehicle from stock, because it's giving an unfair representation of what the gameplay is. Now, this is an issue, as said, because if people rush a tree, they're going to get salty as fuck. when they get there and it's like, oh shit, why am I getting set on fire and having a horrible time? Oh, why is my shell not doing anything? Oh, look, that T-64 Bravo's fucking me mum. It's a fucking bad time. So I'm just going to point out some YouTubers who did this and did not call it out. Because I'm going to be honest here, you should be doing this. If you fucking Golden Eagle ground it, you should be saying it. Because as it stands currently, with the economy changes and the current meta with ground forces, the only way to play top tier tanks in War Thunder is by playing Golden Eagles. And let's be honest here, I'm a fucking Jew. I don't want to pay Golden Eagles. I want to play the game with my premium account and just do it that way. I don't want to be hemorrhaging money like a fucking Ebola patient in Sierra Leone. So let's do this. Who's first? We have Slickby. Now, Slickby did not say in any of his videos regarding the Abrams that he had been given it for free. He either got it for free or got the Golden Eagles for it. Now, how do I know this? Well, if you look in this video here, directly underneath the bar, he has it fully fucking upgraded. Now, I looked up his stat card in-game. How many games do you think he's played in the Abrams? 29. Plus probably maybe a few custom game matches. But 29. As a rough guess, this tank would take about 300 to 250 games to spade it, with average game win rates. Next we have Many Miles Away. Exact same story. Very small number of games played. Abrams, fully spaded, straight out the box. First game, he played in it, was fully spaded. So he either Golden Eagled it, or he fucking got it given to him for free by Gaijin. Exact same story, didn't say anything. Fly Daily. Exact same story. Fully upgraded straight out of the box. Didn't say anything. But when it does happen, I have to give credit where credit is due. We have over here Napalm Rat. Listen here.
Right now with this video, but it didn't happen because I just don't have enough experience. So many new things, so many new toys to play with. In fact, this and some of the other high tier tanks got gifted to me by Gaijin, fully upgraded. So thank you Gaijin for this, so that I can give you guys some of the tanks firsthand in a video.
Start of the fucking video. Says it straight out of the box. He has a little bit of footage in front with just, some fucking action going on. Then he says it. He does the disclaimer. This disclaimer is fucking your civic duty. If you've got something for 3, you should let people know that it's fully upgraded. This isn't a representation of the stock grind. Failure to do so gives an unfair representation and it will hurt the game in the long run. That's all that needs to be said. It's that straightforward. If you've got something for free, you need to disclaim it. If you're doing a video reviewing fucking software, you have to say you got it in this state. If you're doing a review for a fucking, egg scrambler, you gotta say the company sent me it if they sent you it. It's part of your duty, and it's part of the fucking Transparency Act. If you're not doing it, you're disclosing by a lie of admission, or you're flat out lying, and that you didn't get it for free. It's that straightforward. If you don't say this, you're giving a false impression, and if people have a false impression, there's gonna be fucking salt in the water. It's gonna be like fucking tossing a dead chicken in the Everglades. The crocodilators are gonna go for it. It's that straightforward. Now, I may have made this video somewhat inebriated, but I think my point stands. If you've got something for 3 from Gaijin, say you've got it for free. Say you've Golden Eagled it. You should fucking say it. Because if you're not playing it from stock, you have no idea what the pain is with the vehicle. Some vehicles are good from stock to finish, like the mouse, for example. Once you get parts on that, you're set. Parts in FPE. But other vehicles, like as they previously mentioned, Leopard 1 and Leopard A1A1, their stock grind is equivalent to pulling out your toenails with a fucking jackhammer. It's just not fun for anyone involved. That's just my little mini rant. Am I right? Am I just fucking a bit tipsy? I don't know. Fucking this has been Nathan on fucking War Thunder. Keep on gaming and have a good one.